Welcome to Travel Safety Tips with a Twist. Today we're diving into Venice, the city of canals, gondolas, and pigeons with a taste for Prada. Whether you're here for the art, the food, or just trying not to fall into the Grand Canal, I've got the funniest, quirkiest, and most unconventional tips to keep you safe, and maybe even save a few euros. So let's get started safer than spaghetti. Tip 1. Duck the pigeons. Venice's pigeons are the real locals, and they've mastered the art of the sneak attack. Keep your gelato close and your head covered. Pro tip: a cheap foldable umbrella not only shields you from rain, but also doubles as your anti-pigeon force field. Money saved on dry cleaning, 20 euros. Safety? Priceless. Tip 2. Gondola haggling 101. Gondola rides are romantic, but the prices? Not so much, and here's the deal. Always negotiate. Better yet, join forces with another couple. It's like speed dating, but with a gondola. If you're really brave, take the traghetto, a public gondola crossing for just a few euros. It's standing room only, but hey, think of it as budget-friendly balance training. Tip 3. Google Maps is a lie. In Venice, Google Maps is about as reliable as a gondola with a hole. You will get lost, and that's okay. Here's the twist. Take a picture of your hotel and a major landmark nearby. When in doubt, show it to a local or a gelato vendor. They're surprisingly helpful. Plus, it's an excuse for another scoop of stracciatella. Safety snack points, 10-10. Tip 4. The canal catwalk. Venetian alleys are not made for catwalks or dragging a giant suitcase. Pack light and go for a backpack. Bonus: less chance of it ending up in the canal. If you're feeling fancy, splurge on a porter service. For about 10 euros, your luggage gets the VIP treatment while you strut hands-free. Tip 5. The mystery of the Morano glass. Venice is famous for Morano glass, but here's the twist. Not all that sparkles is authentic. To avoid overpriced knockoffs, head to Morano Island. Most shops offer free demonstrations, and you'll get better prices, plus a mini glass-blowing show. Just remember, it's not safety glass, so maybe don't juggle it. Tip 6. Avoid the Aqua Alta dunk. Aqua Alta, or high tide, is Venice's cheeky way of saying, surprise, your shoes are now boats. Invest in some foldable rain boots or grab the free plastic covers some hotels offer. No one looks graceful in them, but soggy socks are no joke. Also, use those raised wooden walkways. They're like Venice's red carpet for dry feet. Tip 7. BYO, bring your own water. Venice has free drinking water fountains all over the city. Skip the overpriced bottled water and fill up here. Not only do you save money, but you'll also stay hydrated for all that exploring. Pro tip: practice your bottle filling skills. Those pigeons are watching. Tip 8. Coffee conundrum. In Venice, sitting down for coffee can cost as much as a gondola ride. Stand at the bar instead. It's cheaper, faster, and way more Italian. You'll save enough for a few scoops of gelato, or maybe even some Morano glass earrings. Tip 9. Canal-side dining drama. Dining by the canal is romantic, but check the menu and the service charge first. Many places add sneaky fees. Pro tip: venture into the back streets for a trattoria frequented by locals. You'll find better food, better prices, and fewer pigeons trying to steal your spaghetti. Tip 10. Mask up, literally. Venetian masks aren't just for carnival. They're also a clever way to dodge tourist scams. Just slip one on, adopt a mysterious accent, and suddenly you're unrecognizable. Okay, maybe don't take it that far, but buying a mask makes for a fun, authentic souvenir and a unique safety strategy for your Instagram photos. Tip 11. Public transport like a pro. Skip the pricey private boats and hop on the Vaporetto instead. These water buses are Venice's version of Uber Pool, just wetter. Get a multi-day pass to save money and avoid buying single tickets every time. And remember, stand steady. You don't want your face making an accidental splash into someone's selfie. Tip 12. Beware of bag splash. In Venice, canals are everywhere, and so are accidents waiting to happen. Keep your bag zipped and secured to avoid it going for a swim. Bonus: pickpockets don't have time to mess with your bag when it's latched tighter than a gondolier's belt. Tip 13. Dodge the tourist trap truffle oil. Venice has its fair share of tourist traps. That authentic Italian truffle oil at the souvenir shop? probably made in a factory far, far away. Stick to buying local treats like Venetian cookies or cicchetti, small snacks, from neighborhood stores. They're cheaper, tastier, and won't leak all over your suitcase. Tip 14. Plan for the no wheels rule. Venice has 0 cars, but that doesn't mean your suitcase is safe. Those cobblestone streets and bridges are the mortal enemies of wheeled luggage. Opt for a backpack or a duffel bag with straps. Your shoulders might ache, but your sanity and luggage will thank you. Tip 15. Be a smart souvenir seeker. Not all souvenirs are created equal. If it says made in China, walk away. Look for artisan shops that proudly showcase their craft. Not only are you supporting local artists, but you're also getting something that doesn't look like it came out of a discount bin. Tip 16. Church chic, cover up or fork out. Venice's churches are gorgeous, but many require modest attire. If you're rocking a tank top or shorts, bring a lightweight scarf to cover up. Don't have one? The church might sell you one for double the price of a gondola snack. Save your euros and plan ahead. Tip 17. Avoid peak gelato traffic. Everyone wants gelato at sunset, so here's the twist. Go during the off hours. Mid-morning gelato is a totally valid life choice in Venice. The lines are shorter, and you won't have to fight off tourists or pigeons for the last scoop of pistachio. Tip 18. Stay clear of flooded squares. Some squares turn into swimming pools during Aqua Ala, but here's the trick. Avoid them altogether. Instead, use the high-tech Aqua Ala apps that tell you which routes are clear. Or, just follow the locals. They've mastered the art of puddle dodging. Tip 19. Skip the first souvenir shop you see. Those shops right near the big tourist spots? Overpriced. Walk a few blocks away, and you'll find the same stuff for half the price. Plus, the shopkeepers are friendlier when you're not part of the selfie stick crowd. Tip 20. Don't feed the gondolier myths. Gondoliers love to sing, or so you've been told. But unless you're paying extra, don't expect an opera concert. If you're on a budget, skip the serenade and bring your own playlist. Nothing says Venice vibe like a portable speaker blasting Vivaldi. Tip 21. The hidden water tap hack. Venetian tap water is safe and free, but some fountains are a bit shy. Look for small spouts near bridges or tucked in alleyways. Pro tip, download a map of water fountain locations before you go. Think of it as a treasure hunt, but the prize is hydration. Tip 22. Trust the cicchetti crawl. Instead of splurging on a big fancy meal, go for a cicchetti crawl, Venice's version of bar hopping, but with snacks. For just a few euros per stop, you'll try the best local bites and maybe even make a friend or two. Pair it with a spritz, and you've got a budget-friendly feast. Tip 23. Don't get gondola FOMO. Not taking a gondola ride? Don't sweat it. Venice is just as magical from the bridges or even a seat at a canal-side cafe. Spend the savings on a Venetian mask or an extra round of cicchetti instead. Your Instagram will still look fabulous. Tip 24. Respect Venetian quiet hours. Venice is a living city, not just a tourist attraction. Locals value their peace and quiet, especially in the evenings. So keep your midnight karaoke on the gondola to a minimum, or risk a grumpy Venetian giving you the stink eye from their balcony. Tip 25. Download offline maps. Venetian alleys are notorious for messing with your phone signal. Download offline maps before you arrive to avoid wandering into a dead zone. Or worse, the same dead end 3 times in a row. Venice is like spaghetti, beautiful, tangled, and best enjoyed without too much sauce or stress. Follow these tips and you'll be safer, smarter, and maybe even richer than when you arrived. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me your funniest Venice moments in the comments. Until next time, stay safe and keep it twisty.